Sister Wives. Janelle's steamy bedroom reveal rips Robyn's image to shreds. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my shocking news channel. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown suggests that Robyn Brown wasn't the only wife who enjoyed their shared husband's lust in her latest reveal on their TLC series, One-on-One, episode. This not only debunked a myth, but it might have shaken Robyn as well. Sister Wives. Janelle Brown lets loose. For years, fans thought that Janelle Brown was the cerebral wife. Fans believed Kody Brown loved her for her mind. And while he might have enjoyed the intellect of his second wife, it sounds like they had a healthy intimate life as well. All along, fans of this reality show thought only Robyn held this shared husband's interest between the sheets. Then comes Janelle's reveal, blowing that right out of the water. Janelle Brown had 6 children with Kody Brown. So, fans knew they were intimate at least half a dozen times. But viewers always heard that she and Kody were more like buddies than anything else. When Janelle dropped the shocker on Sunday's Sister Wives, she was all smiles. Sukanya Krishnan was mowed over to hear how Janelle Brown described her bedroom activities with their shared husband. Janelle bursts Robyn Brown's bubble. Janelle heard Christine Brown complain over the last few years about her lack of intimacy with the Sister Wives patriarch. But she kept quiet about her own relationship with the Sister Wives patriarch. When Robyn Brown first came on board, viewers watched Kody act like a smitten teenager, making any excuse to be with Robyn. This seemed to ruffle the other wives' feathers. But it wasn't until years later that the other 3 sister wives opened up about it. Not only were they feeling slighted, but they saw this downward shift in the family once Robyn Brown joined them. The youngest bride prides herself on speaking Kody, a term that really bugged Janelle, we recently learned. So, Robyn seems to think she speaks their husband's language better than any of the other wives. But it looks like Janelle won't let her think she's the only one to shake the earth with Kody in her bed any longer. Yes, Janelle, let it rip. She shared with the world that as a couple, the lust was there. Sister Wives. Robyn Brown, not so special after all. Janelle didn't say anything before now because she's a very private person. But it sounds like she wants everyone to know she too had a marriage with Kody, complete with all the bedroom trimmings. He now seems to dismiss any depth of his marriage with Janelle. Well, with all 3 of his original wives, for that matter. But, at the same time, he builds Robyn Brown up as his one and only. He's made it clear that he loves Robyn and only Robyn. And he's also made it apparent that his love for her flows into the bedroom. He also now suggests this wasn't the case with his other 3 sister wives' brides. So, of course, after hearing all of this, Robyn must think that is the case. But then Janelle steps forward to debunk those years of a dry spell everyone thinks she had with her husband. Now Janelle reveals that she too had magic with the shared husband in the bedroom. So, fans imagine this took a few chips out of the pedestal that Kody built for Robyn. After all, he made her think she was his only one. For some time now, wouldn't you just love to be a fly on the wall when Robyn Brown confronts the Sister Wives patriarch? While he complained about the disrespect from his other wives, he was loving it up with Janelle Brown. Maybe with Robyn Brown claiming she speaks Kody, Janelle Brown needed to show her that she can do way more than that. So, some fans think this might be why her reveal popped up on the TLC series this week. Sister Wives star Meri Brown has no choice but to navigate her private story for the fans after Christine Brown took the liberty of outing this personal information to the public on the TLC series. Meri choked up when telling the camera that this was her story to tell and not one for Christine to share. So, it looks like animosity hits a high point this week when the new One-on-One episode rolls out. Sister Wives. Christine Brown tells Meri Brown's personal story. This week on Sister Wives, it sounds like Meri Brown fumes over Christine Brown crossing a line. Meri Brown discovered that Christine shared a personal story of hers that she felt she had no business doing. So, the original first wife of the Sister Wives clan lets her disenchantment known over this. It started during the One-on-One with Christine. The interviewer brought up a scene from this season's episode. It's the one where Meri discovers Kody Brown wearing a new ring. Somehow, this led to another story about a ring, purchased 30-something years ago. This is a rather sad story and maybe even a bit humiliating for Meri Brown since she stayed with Kody all those years. This is another scenario that leaves fans wondering why she didn't walk away from this shared husband years ago. Veteran fans of Sister Wives watched as the wives purchased rings when Robyn Brown came on board. But the audience didn't know the backstory to this, which sounds like the first wife believes is hers and only hers to tell. She made it clear that it was not information for Christine Brown to share. And it sounds like the first wife slipped into a very dark place when talking about it. Even her voice chanted at the time she discussed this. The sad backstory of the Claddagh ring. Meri Brown was the first to marry Kody Brown. Both seemed to agree in earlier seasons that this was a pretty special union of love. Of course, today, if you listen to this now ex-husband of 3, he claims he wished he never married his first wife. But that wasn't what he said for years on Sister Wives. When Meri tied the knot decades ago with the man who would become the Sister Wives patriarch, they exchanged rings. The shared husband wore the wedding band he got from her for years. Despite bringing Christine and Janelle Brown on board, that ring stayed on his finger. But something shifted when Robyn Brown showed up on the scene. Sometime during the early days of the youngest wife joining the family, he stopped wearing Meri's ring. Christine told this story to Sukanya Krishnan, the woman asking the questions on the one-on-one segments. So, the story goes that when Robyn became a fixture in their family, Meri Brown asked the shared husband where the ring was that she gave him. He told her that he had the gold melted down. Then he said that he kept the diamonds that were in the ring as well. This devastated Meri. So, the 4 wives purchased a Claddagh ring for Kody and each of them purchased one for themselves. These rings symbolize their marriage. Sister Wives. Meri tears up as it wasn't Christine's story to tell. In the next, one-on-one segment, Meri said she kept that story of Kody melting down her ring away from the public for 13 years. She said if she wanted to share this, she would have, but now Christine took it upon herself to do so. So, this seems as if the purchase of the 5 Sister Wives Claddagh rings had a rather sad backstory when it comes to Meri Brown. And once again, she didn't share it but her once co-wife, Christine Brown did. Christine also told Meri's story by sharing Kody's reason for melting down the ring. This week, Christine opens up and shares how their husband claimed that he no longer wanted to be controlled by Meri. Then, Christine said he also didn't want Meri to have power over him anymore, so he got rid of the ring. Fans agree that Meri Brown should have been the one to tell this story if she wanted to share it, not Christine Brown. But it looks like the first wife now sees this as a betrayal and she shares this with tears welling up in her eyes and a note of anger in her voice. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown believes she knows the answer as to what happened causing the demise of their plural marriage, which is featured on the TLC show. It sounds as if she has no problem sharing her take on where it all went wrong on the next one-on-one episode this coming Sunday. Sister Wives. Robyn Brown has the answer. Robyn Brown didn't assign any blame to Kody Brown for the plural marriage imploding. She seemed to forget how he treated his other wives. No, she never mentioned her own interference in the other 3 marriages. Apparently, she doesn't see this as a contributing factor. Instead, she offers a bizarre take on the empty nest syndrome, as seen through her own eyes. During the next Sister Wives one-on-one segment, Robyn traces the roots of the polygamous marriage falling apart back to Vegas. When they lived there, the adult children started to move out. Then something happened. Robyn Brown believes the wives all paid too much attention to the kids who left. By doing this, they neglected their marriages. She suggests that this started the ailing relationships with their shared husband. She also shares in the upcoming one-on-one how this played out. Robyn said, so their focuses, the other wives, started to shift to kids that have left home to go live their life, instead of focusing on their relationship with Kody. Robyn throwing stones from her glass house. The story goes that Robyn urged Kody to move the family to Flagstaff. But it seems she did this because her son started to attend school there. So, According to some Sister Wives fans, she seems to be condemning the wives for something she did as well. But, unlike Robyn, the other wives gave their offspring plenty of room to grow. Especially, when on their own for the first time. The last news the fans heard about Robyn's oldest son, Dayton Brown, 23, was he was still at home. He was living in a trailer in their backyard while attending school. This also goes against Kody Brown's theory on raising kids. This is something he brought up previously on Sister Wives. He had a go-around with Janelle Brown over her adult kids living in her home. But he fumed over this because they didn't follow the COVID rules he set forth. That's when he described how he grew up. His family's culture included being on your own once you hit 18. He attempted to use this scenario to defend himself after telling Janelle to make her kids move out. So, while he sounded as if he meant this, Robyn and Kody still have 3 kids over 18 living at home. Sister Wives, neglecting Kody Brown as root of demise. Robyn takes this accusation even further on the upcoming Sister Wives, one-on-one. She said that the wives neglected their relationships with Kody, plus they also neglected their relationships with their other sister wives. This left many fans scratching their heads after seeing the preview for the upcoming episode. They watched the last few seasons. This is when Kody became brutal in his words toward all 3 of the original Sister Wives brides. Then Robyn put the blame on Christine for the plural marriage falling apart. But now that's not even mentioned. Instead, the wives neglected their sister wives' relationships and neglected Kody. This is a man who sat in the interview last week on the TLC show. There he said he never loved any of his wives, only Robyn Brown. Some fans suggest that Robyn Brown flipped the switch on the reasons behind the failed marriages. Mostly because blaming Christine didn't fly with viewers. What do you think about this video? Please told on comment box. Also subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching this video.